Hello, everybody. So glad I finally got this in. Oh my gosh, I was beginning to think this card was jinxed. It was like every time I turned around, something was happening and it wasn't being posted, or I couldn't do the live. I'm gonna fix my iPad so I can see comments after I flip my phone. Although here lately it's been not it's been lagging. I mean, it freezes on me, my iPad, not the camera. Hi, Marty. I hope I have some people who are going to play along tonight. I love doing mystery stamping and just seeing all the different ones. Oh, down in Florida. Good for you. Hey, Barb. All the different ideas people come up with. So it's like so much fun to see how people interpret it differently. Hi, Jenny. I hope everybody plays along with me. Hey, Mona. And tries this one. This one was a bit of a challenge. And I went, oh, I wonder if this is a little too much. But I really like how the card turned out. So we'll find out. And like I said, I hope people are going to play along with me and have some fun. I sent out all the directions yesterday. Did I repost it? No, I don't know if I posted it again this morning or not. Oh, thanks, Marty. I may have, I'm not positive. My day has been crazy. I've been running 100 miles an hour. I have a to-do list and I'm not getting much crossed off. So it's like, oh my gosh, I still have so much on here, but I will get there. I just knock it out a little bit at a time. I have some things that I have to do and get done. So those are my top priorities and I get them done first. Hey, Christine. So I'm kind of excited to do this one. Like I said, it's a little harder, but I thought, let's give you a challenge and see. And if you're a beginner stamper, you can still do this. Just take your time and we'll work through it. Oh my goodness, unpacking. I know that one well, Marty. I did not like doing that when I moved. And my problem was I moved from my house in Maryland to an apartment down here while my house was being built. Then I had to move from the apartment to here. So I packed up a lot of stuff and only had minimal things at the apartment, but I was there 6 months. So I couldn't leave too much. Hi, Peggy. And I had to have my stamping stuff. So that was unpacked. But I did do some things. I organized it so that I could use it still and not have to worry about it. Like I have a cabinet that all my paper goes in. Well, I bought a Rubbermaid container that was long enough and wide enough that I could put my paper in. And I bought job tickets and put all my paper in that and arranged it by collections, and that way I could still pull my paper and use it. So I was glad. Oh, thanks, Mona, that I was able to at least still do my Facebook Lives and do some crafting and post on my blog. So I just made it work. I'm trying to think, what did I do with my ink? I don't remember what I did with my ink. Oh, I have a rotating stand, so I just used that. And put them all in there. So I found ways around it. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around because I got a couple of things I want to share with you. So I want to do that. So give me a minute. I have to, yeah, I agree. I'm not doing it again. And then that puts it upside down. And now I'm going to flip this down. And it should still be in good shape. I just have to adjust it. Of course, then I have to wait for the my iPad isn't catching up. So I don't know if it's straight or not. So I hope it is. All right, while I'm waiting for it to catch up, because I know it looks like it is. I looked at it upside down. I wanted to share with you, I signed up and did an online retreat this past weekend because I wanted to see what it was like. I have done 2, but I want to expand on it. So I wanted to see how other people are doing them. And I tried out this retreat. So I wanted to share with you the projects that we did. The first one we did was a recipe box. And this is a box in the current winter to December, July to December catalog. And the lady purchased the recipe cards. It was a download and did it. But I'm thinking you can put cards in here. Wouldn't this make a great gift for somebody? I mean, it's not real thick, but it's perfect. And you could still see the cards through it. And I'm thinking that that they'll fit in there with the envelopes. So I'm going to be playing with that idea. Then we did, it was like a one-sheet wonder, but it wasn't. She cut it wrong, so I thought so too, Marty. So I kind of, when I went to cut mine, I didn't cut her last piece. I cut it from another piece of paper. But these are the cards we made, and we got snowflakes in our kit, and the paper was in our kit. So this one only had 2 pieces on it, and I had an extra piece. I don't know why she didn't put the 3rd piece there. Who knows? And she didn't put the snowflake on all of them. I did. That one to me looks crooked, and it might be, but who knows? I wasn't real thrilled with the red ribbon because it's more of a cherry cobbler. So I did pull out some retired cherry cobbler paper that I had, and they had given us the holiday rhinestones. Well, I used some of the champagne because sometimes I thought it needed champagne. But this is my retired cherry cobbler paper ribbon that I used, and I think it goes better with that. And there's that one. And then there's the last one. So those were the cards that we did, and this was one project. The box was another project, and then the 3rd project, I haven't even done the 4th project, I'm that far behind, was she called them, thanks Marty, she called them bookmarks. But we did this one, and then there was the Halloween one, and I missed a piece of paper on this, and I had the whole thing down. I was not taking it apart. I had it tied and everything. I caught the rest of these and fixed them before I had done all the others. But there's a fall one. And then there's this one. She had done this one as a Christmas, but I like Snowflake Wishes better, so I used that. The other thing that we got was a stamp set. And I am telling you, I was thoroughly surprised with this stamp set. It's not a stamp set that I would have ordered, but she used it in the class, and I love it. And it's got the birthday, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. It's got these images. So that was part of the kit that we got too. I just thought it was a great kit with it, or a stamp set. All right, so let's get started. Is there anybody playing along? Yes, they are, Mona. I know that a couple, let me know if you're playing along so that I know to wait for you. All right, so clue 1 was all the supplies that you needed. And I posted that the other day. Now, here is clue 2. You want to take your 1 by 3 7/8 pieces, and there should be 5 of those of pattern paper, and determine the order you want them to be. So you're going to lay them out in a pleasing manner to your eye so that they can be added to the 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. Okay? So, is anybody playing along? Say something now. Say yes or just watching. Let me know. I got 5 people on here, and I'm not certain if anybody's playing along. I think Marty said she's watching because she's still unpacking. Mona, are you going to play along? I may not get the messages because my iPad is frozen. That's what I forgot. I was going to bring up my computer and try my computer. Let me look underneath and see if anybody's said anything. Oh, I can't see it either. So, okay, Mona's just watching. Barb, are you playing along or are you just watching? Not playing? Okay. All right, looks like nobody's playing along. So I'll go through the clues and then I'll share. All right, you want to adhere the pattern paper to your cardstock, and that's the 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece with the adhesive of your choice. You want to do the top strip and the bottom strip first and make it even with the cardstock. All right, you'll have a border on the sides, but there will be no border at the top and no border at the bottom. And it was easiest to do it this way, to do the top one and then the bottom one. Then you're going to do the piece in the middle and glue it down, and then fill in the 2 spaces with the other pieces. There's maybe 1/8 of an inch, if that much. It may even be less than that between all the pieces. You could also butt them up against each other and just cut that paper down and leave a border at the top and the bottom. So whichever way, I left a little bit of space. But I found it easier if I worked the top one, the bottom one, the middle one, and then filled in, because then you can adjust it and have them evenly spaced. If you're anal, it might bother you. So, okay, I'm going to pull this down because the clue is cut off. All right, clue 3. Use a circle punch or die to cut a 2 1/2 or 2 3/4 inch circle out of the pattern paper. And I think I said for that you needed just a scrap. So you can find a scrap and cut it out. And you're going to add that to the right side of the panel with all the strips on it. And about 1/4 of an inch will hang over the edge, but you're going to cut that piece off. So what you've done is you've taken, let me see if I can find a circle. I'll use this. I'm going to improvise here. This is my panel. This is my circle. I put it down here. I would cut it even here with that. All right, so we've got that part done. All right, you guys can go back and watch this tomorrow and try it. Clue 4, you're going to take the panel that you just created in step 3 and add it to the card front using dimensionals. So you're going to take your card base, fold it in half, bone folder, and then add it with dimensionals or fun foam, something to pop it up. Okay, so now we've got the hard part out of the way. I know you're all thinking, oh my gosh, if this is the hard part. All right, for clue 5, I gave you I said to have a 2 by 4 inch panel, and you're going to make a tag out of it. I did not have a tag punch, so I just rounded all the corners on mine. If you round the corners at the bottom, you're going to do the same with the 2 by 2 piece of pattern paper so that it fits on that tag. If you don't round them, you don't have to do anything. You want to attach your pattern paper to the bottom of your tag. All right. Clue 6, stamp a sentiment at the top of your tag. If you're going to add a ribbon, do not go all the way up on the tag to stamp. And I added a ribbon, so what I did was I kind of figured out where my ribbon was going to be, and I moved down, so it's in between the ribbon and the piece of pattern paper. All right. Clue 7, add ribbon or embellishments if you would like, and your card is complete. And if you do this, make sure you share it with us so we can see what you did. And here it is. there's mine. So here's my strips of paper, and I use the Simply Elegant paper, and I chose 5 different patterns. And there is, like I said, I'll pull it up there so you can see, there's about not quite 1/8 of an inch in between each one. And then I popped it up, and I used fun foam on this because it was a large panel. Here is my circle, and I chose to use the one that had the foiling so that it was separate, it stood out from all the other pieces. Here's my tag, and I rounded my corners, and I also rounded the corners on my, oh, thanks, Marty. It is kind of interesting, but it was fun, my pattern paper. And then I just attached my ribbon. I just tied a simple knot, and I attached it with a glue dot and added my sentiment. And there it is. So it's another way to use your scraps of paper. Thanks, Mona, if you have some. And I figure it was a fun thing to do, and I promise I won't have, thanks, Barb, I won't get such a detailed card next week. Good, Marty, I hope you do, and share it with us so we can see. We all love to see different ideas. I mean, that's why I took the retreat. I wanted to learn some new ideas. I don't know about, I know a lot of you are demos also. I like going to a class where I don't have to think. Somebody else has done all the thinking and planning and designing, and all I have to do is put it together and make it pretty. So I did the retreat for that reason, and I love sharing ideas. So like I said, I'm looking at doing an online retreat in March, and I will probably do it online and in person at the same time. I did this with my last advanced class, and I'm going to do it again this Thursday. I did an online class at the same time as I did my in-person. Oh, you're quite welcome, Marty. And I was able to use Zoom and show the Zoom on my TV in my craft room for the ladies who were here so that they could talk back and forth to the ladies in the Zoom. So I was so excited that I was able to figure it out, and we had a great time. So, I'm willing to give that a try for an online retreat if anybody wants to do it in person down here. But if not, we'll just do it online. And like I said, I had a blast. Lots of ideas. And the last card I know is a fancy fold because I saw that. But there was a lot of stuff. We played bingo one night, and the first prize was a mini cut and emboss machine, the mini. So like I said, we had a great time. It was a lot of fun, learned different things, and I tried out, I don't know if any of you guys have done this, rooms in Facebook. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to be in there and to be chatting back and forth and everything. All right, now that you've seen this and gotten a good look at it, I'm going to turn this around and put it on my face, and then I'm upside down, so I've got to go back. I got to get to there we go. Oh, come on. How do I do this now? Oh, I might be upside down for a while. I shouldn't be, though. I took that off. There I go. I hit that button, but it didn't take. Whew, I was upside down for a while. So, other than that, I had a very busy weekend. I had to do that in between my Facebook Live on Saturday and everything else. And it was like, holy cow. I could not believe it. I will tell you, I will not be here Saturday. I had all plans to do it, but I have somebody coming to do some work up here in my studio, and I can't. He's coming at 8:30, so I can't quite do a Facebook Live. Hey, Renee, and have him working around up here and all. So I will not be live on Saturday, but I'll be back next Monday with another mystery stamping, and I hope you guys will play along next time. Did I scare you away with this one with all the pieces? Were you a little worried? I promise I'll find an easier one next time so that everybody can play along. But you know, I want you guys to play with me. Come on. I can't get people to play with me. I can't get people to talk to me. It's like I feel like I'm in here by myself on this page and in my group, and it's like, come on, people, play with me. I love to play. And it makes it fun too, because it feels like you're working with some others when you're in your craft room by yourself. And I think that's why I enjoyed the convention so much, because there was a lady in there that I knew, and we would chat back and forth on Facebook just with Messenger. But then when you got in the rooms, you could talk to people there, and we could talk on live and all. Okay, all right. Well, if I get a few people who are interested, you know, one or two, that's good, because then I feel like I'm not playing by myself. So, all right, I'm going to sign off because I know that everybody has a lot to do. Oh, okay. Hubby gets it at night. Oh, bummer. Yeah, you can watch the replay. It'll post. I post it right away so that you can see it. But it is a fun card. And like I said, if you guys make it, share it. You know, with the replay, you can freeze it when I show all of the. Bye, Marty. Have a great week. You too. When all the directions, dimensions, and all are up there. All right, ladies, I'm going to get ready and go downstairs, clean up my kitchen. I've got a couple of things I was working on I want to get finished up before I get to go to bed. So I will see you guys next Monday, because not Saturday. I won't be here unless you're in my group, my customer group, and then I'll see you Thursday night. Bye.